with this project. In this video you will see three younger couples, Bob and Tina, Rachel and Joseph, and Layla and Dev, practicing problem solving together. In the other video you will also see a little of an older couple. We hope that you will feel that these exercises can be used by couples whatever their age. Notice that finding time together can be quite difficult. It's also difficult for the couples in this video to ensure that the requests they make of each other are simple and well balanced between them. This takes time and a sense of humour. In both videos the couples are asked to start discussing issues which are not upsetting, and after some practice with these less difficult issues, they are asked to move on to more upsetting topics. You will see how difficult this can be for one or both partners. Occasionally, a therapist works with the couples. Usually, however, they work on their own, using the manual. We do realise that you may feel that either video is not relevant to your circumstances, and we are therefore particularly grateful that you have agreed to help us in any case. However, while you are watching these videos, think about your own situation and how you and your partner can approach these exercises. To remind you, you have agreed to watch 2 different videos and then spend 2 20-minute sessions each week over a period of 12 weeks practicing the exercises shown in the videos. You have been asked to practice the exercises from this video, Problem Solving Together, for 6 weeks before moving on to the other video, which is called Practicing Good Communication. A manual is enclosed for extra help with the exercises in both videos. Thank you again for participating in this project. We hope that you will gain something from it and enjoy the videos and the exercises. When couples need to solve problems between them, it's a good idea to use the following guidelines. Each partner should make a request for something which the partner can do, which is 1. Simple, 2. Practical, 3. Achievable, 4. Observable, 5. Within the next few days, 6. Well balanced between the two partners. This video, Problem Solving Together, starts by introducing Bob and Tina. When Tina comes home from her nursing job, and Bob, who is unemployed, has been looking after the 2 children all day. Both are tired.
God, this is the first time I've sat down all day.
Oh, you can talk. God, it was chaos at work. We had 2 emergency admissions, one of the staff was off sick. I didn't get my lunch till 3. And you know how disgusting that canteen food is.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be at work like you. At least you've got people around to chat to. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
You think I spend all my time sitting around chatting? I'm too rushed off my feet even to pass the time of day.
I don't know what you do. What I do know is that when you come in, you don't seem pleased to see me or the kids for that matter.
Well, of course I'm pleased to see you. What do you mean?
Well, it never seems like it. I want to talk to you about my day and the kids and talk about something other than nappies, and you just don't even seem to want to give me or the kids a hug. You just want to sit down and close your eyes.
Well, of course I do. I'm done in when I get home from work. I just want to sit down and get my shoes off. You know, I spend all day looking after everyone else. I just want a bit of time for me.
Well, what about me? Do you think I'm tired as well? Nobody looks after me all day and nobody cooked me a meal, and I can't complain about that, can I?
Sometimes I wonder if you even try to get another job. You seem to be sat around on your arse all day waiting for that assembly plant to ask you back.
Oh, well, it does happen.
No, Bob, no. You have to go and try and get a job. Go down the job centre, go every day if necessary.
Oh, well, I can imagine that, can't you? Towing 2 screaming kids behind me. And when do I get the time? I mean, we can't afford a babysitter. As far as we know, there's no nursery round here. It's hard work looking after 2 children, you know.
Look, you can't have it both ways, Bob. You want to stay at home and look after the kids, but you don't enjoy it. You want a job, but you don't do anything about it. And you still want your Friday nights out?
Yeah, I do. I want to go out with my mates and have a few beers. I don't think that's too much to ask at the end of a week, do you?
Okay, keep your shirt on. Look, I know it's tough with the kids, but I had them, so I should know. Until You get yourself a job. I just don't think it's a good idea to go out on Friday nights.
In the next section, you will see Bob and Tina trying to find time in their busy lives to continue these exercises. While watching them, think about your own situation and when you and your partner can find a regular time to practice. Remember, the more you practice, the easier it will get.
I'm finding it's helping.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you found it helps. Because I know it's been difficult finding the time to do the exercises and everything. I mean, once we've had something to eat, got the kids to bed, watched a bit of telly, I'm exhausted. And I know you are too.
Yeah, but, if we want to get back to how we were before the kids came along, we're just going to have to try a bit harder.
Yeah, well, it's not just the kids, is it? It's you being out of work.
I think that's another one of those sting things. But yeah, you're right. Look, why don't we, skip telly once in a while so we can, have a chat?
Oh, you miss your sport? That'd be something special.
Well, I don't know. You suggest something.
Right, well, if we're really going to make this work, what we've got to do is get 2 lots of 20 minutes. And that means no interruptions, no telly, no kids, no nothing, we just have to concentrate. I thought, I don't know what you think, but maybe we could do, say, Monday nights and perhaps Sunday, afternoons when the kids have a nap.
It's fine by me.
Yeah? What do you think?
No,
You don't think that'd be... I know you like...
They continue to see if they can find 2 20-minute slots in the week to set aside for discussion and to practice the exercises. They eventually decide on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:30 to 8:50 p.m. Tina will remember the Tuesdays and Bob the Thursdays.
We can't agree on a Sunday,
All
because
right.
by the time we go to it next, we're on a Tuesday and a Thursday, so...
Okay, Tuesdays and Thursdays then.
Yeah.
Finding time together is sometimes very difficult. Notice how, even with a therapist to help them, Rachel and Joseph find it hard to agree.
And one of the things that I was hoping that you were going to be able to do is find some 20-minute slots in your busy week, maybe 2 in a week, where you could meet and sit and talk. Right.
Okay.
I don't know how you've got on with that, but maybe can you just let me know how you got on? Talk to each other now about that.
Well, I found it quite easy to find 20 minutes in my schedule, but I don't think Joseph had the same.
You see, nah, because when I did want to talk to you, you did tell me about you was tired because you were with the children then.
Yeah, coming in at 1 o'clock in the morning and wanting to
but
talk.
I
it's
was
not
ready.
gonna be
I
any
was
good,
ready
is
to
it?
talk. At
You
1
have
o'clock.
to set aside some good time when I'm not
Woman,
exhausted.
you don't
I'm looking
understand.
after your children
No,
all day.
listen.
Okay, that's a good point for me to come in, right? Because I'd really like you to try and listen to each other a bit more. Can you just spend a little bit of time now while I'm here, and maybe I need to help you a little bit, just to kind of go through your week and see if there are any, just maybe 2 20-minute slots that are available. Why don't you start suggesting a time that might be okay for you?
Friday, 4 o'clock. Yeah?
Okay.
So we can chat, 20 minutes at 4 o'clock on Friday?
But you can't have your mobile phone on,
Well,
basically.
Now hang on, let's just stay with this. Friday at 4 o'clock is practical for you.
yeah, Friday at 4 o'clock should be all right because me not go out till 8, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Friday at 4 isn't practical for me.
You just
as
said, you
know.
just said.
What are we going to do with the
just said.
children then, Joseph? What do you want me to do with them?
The woman asked you just a minute ago. And you tell
Well,
her yes.
let's look at the issue of what you're going to do with the children. You say 4 o'clock on Friday. You're saying it's not okay for you.
I think it would be better if we try and have a discussion when they're in bed.
So can you make a suggestion as to when?
You shaking your head because
No,
every time
because-
they're in bed,
because
you're
she
he's at
start
he's
shouting.
at as a gig.
You
You're
start
at a
screaming
gig,
and
that's
shouting.
why.
Me not want to
That's
talk
why
to
you're
you. Me
sat
not
there
want to talk to
shaking
you if
your
the children
head.
them in bed.
Well,
Because
yeah,
if the
but you haven't
children,
got the
if the
time.
children
Why
in
don't you
bed,
admit you
see,
have
look,
not got
you
the
go
time
wake them
for
up.
us?
You wake.
No, I'm going to
See,
have to
she
hang on,
always
find a way
screaming.
to stop you both just for now, okay?
We now leave Rachel and Joseph with the therapist to see if she can help them work out times which are acceptable to both partners. As you can see, this may be difficult. So let us go back to Bob and Tina, who asked for help with their constant arguments.
Right, we have been asked to choose a simple topic, and the topic we have chosen is how we greet each other at the end of the day when you get home. Okay? Right. Well, it says here, each partner asks for one small and practical thing that the other can do which will make a difference. Right. Well, I would like for you, when you get home at the end of the day, to take the kids off me so I can have some time to myself.
Bob, I just can't do it. You know how whacked I am at the end of the day.
What is the point of this exercise if you can't give me what I want?
I couldn't do it straight away. I mean, you know how tired I am.
What about me? Don't you think I'm tired too? Oh, this is getting us nowhere.
Well, I've been thinking about this too, and I'm supposed to ask you for something that would make a difference. And, well, I'd like you to make me a cup of tea and give me 15 minutes to myself, and then once you've done that, I could take the kids off you, and then you could go out, I don't know, for half an hour, go for a walk, get some fresh air, meet up with Kev or something.
So you get a cup of tea and 15 minutes to yourself, and I get, what, a walk? Look, it says here, each partner should make a request for something which the partner can do, which is 1, simple, 2, practical, 3, achievable, 4, observable, 5, within the next few days, 6, well balanced between the two partners. I mean, what do you think? Do I get as much out of that as you do? And in any case, is it going to happen?
Well, I suppose you could sit down and have a cup of tea at the same time, but then the kids would drive you nuts, wouldn't they? Well, I thought you wanted adult conversation.
Yes, but with you too.
Oh, be reasonable, Bob. When do we get time to have a sit and a chat? I mean, there's always the washing to be done, the kids are... Oh, I thought you wanted to go and get some fresh air. Maybe it'd be good for you. Go out, get away from the kids for a bit. Maybe go and see Kev, bump into somebody down the road. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I must admit, it does sound good, but... Can I ask for another thing?
What is it?
I would like for you, when you get home, to give me a smile and a big hug, because it would make me feel really appreciated.
Okay. All right then. So over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to come home. I will give you a smile and a hug. You'll give me a cup of tea and 15 minutes to myself. Then I'll take the kids and you can go out or whatever, get some fresh air, go see Kev, just have that time to yourself, okay?
Okay, so I'll give you a cup of tea and I'll have your slippers waiting.
Don't please.
No, honestly, I'll give you a cup of tea, you get your 15 minutes to yourself, and then I'll go out for a walk
take the
or
kids.
whatever. I mean, yeah, I mean, it does sound good. I mean, as much as I love them, they honestly, sometimes, you know what it's like, they really can get on top of you. But the next time we do these problem-solving exercises, I would like for you to consider the possibility of us spending some more time together so that we can talk.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'd like that, but, well, it's just a bit hard at present, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now watch Rachel and Joseph as they start to practice problem solving together. They are uncertain whether this approach will help them. Rachel would like Joseph to be more consistent in letting her know when he can be at home, and he feels that she is always criticising and nagging. Additionally, Rachel would prefer that Joseph did not play in a band, but be at home with the children more often.
How could we begin? We do know which problems we have to solve, and we are getting better at listening to each other, at least some of the time. So, perhaps we can start with each partner ask for one small and practical thing the other can do which will make a difference. I can start by asking you to stop criticizing me all the time and to lighten up.
I don't think that is possible. And anyway, it says in there start with something small, like making a cup of tea.
You know, I see how making a cup of tea would help.
I'm not asking you to make me a cup of tea, Joseph. And you're teasing again. Take it seriously, man.
Okay, all right. What I would like from you, Zane, what I would like from you would be for you to wait for me to come in and explain what happened before you start jump up and criticize me. Because if you would have waited, you would have heard that I did try to phone you, but all the phone them were broken. And also, you would have learned that I make a whole heap of money yesterday for filling in at the last moment.
We could try that. But I think it'd be difficult because you'd use it as an excuse never to ring or let me know what's happening. All right, let me ask you what I would like. I would like you to ring before accepting any evening gig and only agree to do one in any week.
That's a bit steep, isn't it? I could try if I found you, but I can't promise. I can just try. And as far as the other thing go, girl, you know I like playing with the boys in the band, them, you know.